our Madam Secretary noted, we have rules for participation in this meeting, and hopefully you've all received them and had a chance to read them. I want to remind everybody that courteous and civil behavior is expected from all attendees here today. And so we're going to ask you to refrain from unsolicited comments while people speak. The individuals who do choose to be disruptive, if that turns out to be the case, or delay the proceedings, will be given a warning, and if necessary, we'll remove from reading.
Good morning, Mr. President, members of the Board of Education, members of the public.
Parents, teachers, students, reject CPS fail reform. Of the replacement schools perform well. We know that 18% of the replacement schools perform well. Most of those are selected enrollment schools run by CPS. Most of those are selected enrollment schools run by CPS. Nearly 40% of the new schools are performance level 3. CPS's lowest rating. Nearly 40% of the new schools are performance level 3. CPS lowest rating. We see through the sound bites. We see through the sound bites. You have betrayed the public trust. You have betrayed the public trust. You have failed Chicago's children. You have failed Chicago's children. You prayed at the altar of greed. You prayed at the altar of greed. And dared to call it education. And dared to call it education. We value people over profit. We value people over profit. Every life is precious. Every life is precious. Our children are not products. Our children are not products. But look at what you produce. But look at what you produce. Children have died. Children have died. Literally and spiritually. Literally and spiritually. Because of your policies. Because of your policies. You have produced chaos. You have produced chaos. Mayor Emanuel, you should be ashamed. Mayor Emanuel, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. You should both be fired. You should both be fired. Stanford University says you have failed. Stanford University says you have failed. The University of Chicago says that you have failed. The University of Chicago says you have failed. The Chicago Tribune says that you have failed. The Chicago Tribune says you have failed. Most importantly, the people know you have failed. Most importantly, the people know you have failed. Definition of insanity is to repeatedly do the same thing and expect a different reward. The definition of insanity is to repeatedly do the same thing and expect a different result. These are our children. These are our children. Not yours. Not yours. These are our children. These are our children. Not yours. Not yours. We are taking our fight. We are taking our fight to the mayor. To the mayor. We are taking our fight. We are taking our fight to the court. To the court. We are taking our fight. We are taking our fight to the schools. To the schools. We are taking our fight. We are taking our fight to the streets. To the streets. We are taking our fight. We are taking our fight to the streets. To the streets. These are our children. These are our children. Not corporate products. Not corporate products. These are our children. These are our children. Not corporate products. Not corporate products. These are our children. These are our children. Not corporate products. Not corporate products.
CEO Bazard, sorry for the interruption. I hope they all feel better now that they've gotten it out of their system, and we can get on with the business of the.
So good morning. Our approved FY12 budget included about $391 million in capital investments. Today, we're going to present the specific plans the board can see, and the public can see exactly where we'll focus our investments. I'm particularly pleased with the transparency of our team. Our team brought to this process. These are tough choices, and we'd like to improve every school that has needs, but I'm confident the right priorities have been set and followed. And next year, I've asked that all this be accelerated so that we're seeing the total picture with the FY budget is approved. So I have Tim Corley.
Ma'am? 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 I'm going to ask you to be quiet, ma'am, or you're going to have to leave. Sorry, ma'am.
You have betrayed the public trust. You have betrayed the public trust. You have failed Chicago's children. You have failed Chicago's children. You pray at the altar of greed. You pray at the altar of greed. Damn calling education. And damn calling education. Every life is precious. Every life is precious. Our children are not products. Our children are not products. But look at what you've produced. But look at what you've produced. Children have died. Children have died. Spiritually. As a result of your policies. As a result of your policies. Let her speak. You have produced. You have produced. You should be ashamed. You both should be fired. You both should be fired. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. You should both be fired. You should both be fired. Stanford University says you have failed. Stanford University says you have failed. The University of Chicago says you have failed. The University of Chicago says you have failed. The Chicago Tribune says you have failed. The Chicago Tribune says you have failed. Most importantly, the people know you failed. Most importantly, the people know you have failed. The definition of insanity. The definition of insanity. Did we do the same thing? Yes, we do the same thing. I expect different results. I expect a different result.
We now know that only 18%.
We now know that only 18%
of the replacement schools perform well.
of the replacement schools perform well.
Most of these are selected enrollment schools.
Most of these are selected enrollment schools
Run by CPS.
run by CBS.
These children.
These children
Dr. Hines? On the agenda today is a motion to hold closed session identified as 11-1214-M01. I move for the passage of 11-1214-M01 and the commencement of a closed session to consider the subjects specified on the motion.
Second the motion.
Parents, teachers, and students and communities reject CTS failed reform. We now know that only 18% of the replacement schools perform well. Most of these are selected enrollment schools run by the CPS. Nearly 40% of the new schools are performance level 3 CPS lowest incarcerated. We see through the soundbite. When you have betrayed the public trust. You have failed Chicago's children. You pray at the altar of greed. And dare call it education. We value people over profit. Every life is precious. Our children are not products. But look at what you produce. Children have died. Literally and spiritually. As a result of your policy. You have produced chaos. Mayor Emanuel, you should be ashamed. Mr. Brazard, you should be ashamed. You both should be fired. Stanford University says you have failed. University of Chicago says you have failed. More importantly, we the people know you have failed.